going on, y'all? What up, though?
It's your girl, Queen Minded, and your girl, Teez. Real quick, we about to get into it. We got a full episode for y'all tonight. Thank you for tuning in and being here with us on The Blunt Truth Podcast. TZT.
What up, though?
What's today's date?
Why you asking me?
Today is September 9th, and we are doing our live stream, which will drop on Thursday. This is the episode that will be dropping. So be sure, even if you're here tonight, go through and get them plays. Real quick, as we let it fill in, we got a few announcements. We are putting out a call to action. If you have not subscribed to us on YouTube, please do so. Please. If you have not followed us on Instagram, please do that as well. We are not asking for these things in vain. We are trying to grow and expand. We don't want your money. We just need you to subscribe. So please, 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 please.
We don't want your money yet.
You're right. Yet. Right now, we just need y'all to subscribe.
All right. Here we go.
Please, please, please. All right. Going ahead and what's going on?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead and get everything started. All right. So today, the topics that we will be discussing, it's been a hell of a week in hip hop.
It's been going up in smoke. The title.
The title of this episode is Up in Smoke, and it is up in smoke for a reason.
Yeah, everything is going down.
I don't know what's in the water, or in the Hennessy, or in the Ciroc that everybody is drinking, or in the blunts that they're smoking. However, they went up this week. So we're going to talk about it.
What's up, cuz? I see you in here, DeLorean. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for coming.
I don't know who else can. What's up, London? You made it. You made it.
Welcome, welcome.
Please do me a favor, y'all. Like and share this for me, please. Like and share this just really quickly.
All right. So we're going to talk about a couple of things today. We know that Mac Miller has recently passed. Rest his soul.
Yes.
Couple of fishy things in that story. We'll talk about that. Of course, the internet has been going crazy about it, and it still just won't let it go. So we got to talk about Fashion Nova being brought to Fashion Week.
What's up, Court? Q, your homegirl said hey.
Hey, hey.
Yes, we got to talk about Fashion Nova coming to Fashion Week.
We got to talk about that. Not only do we have to talk about that, we'll be talking about and bringing y'all abreast to the case of Amber Geyer and Botham Jean down in Dallas, Texas. In lieu of everything happening with Kaepernick, I'm surprised I haven't seen so many more people talking about this.
Okay.
What else we got? We got Mary J. and Faith Evans.
Two old hoes. Two old hoes cutting up and acting up.
We gonna talk about these biddies. We also do have Nas and Kelis. We will be speaking a little bit and touching a bit on their situation as far as the blunt truth about that. And then we're going to close it out this evening with Drake and Meek Mill.
And Drake and Chris.
Yeah.
He on some healing type stuff right now. Drake moving forward. I like how it look.
I like how, you know what? I just want to salute to the brothers.
Absolutely.
Right now, because y'all are setting an example.
Absolutely.
So shout out to the brothers in the game. So we gonna get right to it. You gonna go ahead and start?
Oh, you already know. Diving in, Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
Rest in peace.
And
this really not gonna be about Mac Miller. You know, it's including him because this is revolving around his name right now. But this is actually about addiction and the spirit of addiction. A lot of us have it and don't even know.
Yeah.
I saw a post today on Facebook. Somebody was pretty much saying that addiction is a choice. It's not a disease. And that's actually the furthest from the truth.
That's absolutely true. It's a choice when you start it. It's not a choice to be addicted to it.
Yes. And I saw a great point on that same post that was asking, well, what about people who get prescribed certain prescriptions and medicines, and they taking it to improve their health and well-being, and all along they getting addicted to the medicine.
Yeah.
They didn't choose that.
Yeah.
But them same people end up out here just as bad as crackheads.
Trying to get well or feel better, and they end up strung out as well.
So addiction is definitely something that we need to start talking about and looking at it in our communities. Go ahead.
Yes, we do have to start looking at it in our communities. What killed me really about this was the amount of people who were so surprised because he was so young and it's an apparent overdose.
Yes.
But we have to think about in the 70s, in the 80s, you know, we've been, you know what I'm saying, black people, you know, and I don't want to believe that it's just a black thing, but that's who's I really see talking about, oh my God, he was so young. Yeah, he was young, but young people been dying from overdose. I have people that I went to high school with, in middle school, who have passed from overdose.
And y'all got to think about it. We all know about the war on drugs. We all know they brought the drugs into the hoods, to projects, our communities. But y'all got to think about it. When they dropped these drugs off, we didn't just like all of a sudden know wealthy white people to go sell this to.
We did.
We sold it amongst each other, ourselves, whoever wanted some. Okay, well, I can't find no weed today. Maybe I can buy a rock. Like, that's literally probably how it went. Like, some people made the decision, you know, to try a different drug. And it's like she said, it's been happening for so long. This isn't something new with young people dying on drugs.
And it's not just a black thing.
No, it's not just a black thing.
It's
Absolutely not. It's actually worse in their communities. Because they do
every drug. Yeah.
And it's just not talked about because they got to keep their image up, of course, and you know, their mental health and everything, and you know why. You should understand that. But it is very much so real, and y'all got to stop downplaying people's habits and addiction.
Absolutely.
Because you sit around and you think, oh, they're just choosing to do this, and then as soon as they die, you shocked.
Yeah, and this is the thing with so many, with this in the Mac Miller situation, and I just focus in on him really quick. A lot of the stories, you know, I do believe that he was a good-hearted person.
Absolutely.
I do believe that he was, you know, a great friend. I believe all of this. However, with him being so great and having all these tough, thick as thieves bonds, why did this slip through the crack?
Nobody knew.
You know, why something like this should not have slipped through the crack. Like, we sit up and say so much that, oh, my bond, my friend, my homie, and you don't know shit about what they're going through.
Yeah, and that's really how a lot of us moving out here.
You don't know
in these friendships that we have. Y'all we really not friends. We really not. Cause we don't even. I'm saying
we embarrassed.
I say we because I include us all.
Yeah, we a whole.
Yeah, we a whole. Even though I be really trying, and I know some of y'all don't. We right now. We always a team, whether we right or whether we wrong.
Period.
Understand? So we don't allow people to be themselves. We don't allow people to express themselves. So how do you really feel like if your friend is going through something, they gonna really come and talk to you about it?
And sometimes they don't want to talk, and I get that too. However, I want some friends around me that's like, yo, Queen, I know you don't want to hear it. I know this, but I'm right here. Yeah. I'm right here. And if I even got an inkling that's something, I'm right here. But the crazy thing, shifting gears with the whole Mac Miller situation, there were people at his house. It says it's an apparent overdose. However, when the police went to the crime scene, there were no drugs there. Everything was swept clean. Not a pill bottle, not a nothing.
I guess he did them all before he died.
And then before he died, had enough time to clean up everything.
Sound like somebody robbed him.
And if he didn't get robbed, he got sacrificed. And I'm gonna just throw that out there. All these friends, oh my God.
Somebody put him up.
Name came up somewhere, and this speculation. However, if this was just a drug overdose, then this would look like a scene of a drug overdose. There shouldn't still be questions.
That's crazy.
That's Mac Miller and addiction. We gotta really check on our people.
Yeah, and stop being surprised. Even with these kids and lean and pills, like the drugs just changed. That's all. Like, we been getting high.
And this younger generation, it's like they had to rush to see who can be the biggest junkie. Like, who can smoke the most blunts and drink the most lead and drink the most alcohol. Like, it's crazy because young people, 21 through, I'll go younger than that. I say 16. And this ain't no statistical fact.
And these kids really be running from stuff.
Yeah, 16 to like 28. Like them, like nobody's looking at them to be addicts. I was an addict at 16. I was addicted to pills. You know what I'm saying? Nobody looked at me to be an addict. My family did not know that I was an addict, but not because it didn't show, because I had a teacher come and wake me up in class and say, hey, I don't know what's going on, but something has changed and you're changed. So it's somebody, see, we're not paying attention.
People don't pay attention
to our people.
That's it.
You know,
I'm telling you, it happened before your eyes.
And I know addicts who have been strung out, lost everything, and who are now clean and getting their life completely back on track. So that's possible too.
I had a good friend, very good friend, ended up on that shit right before my eyes, yo. Like right before my eyes, yo. Like we like cool, and I didn't know until it was too late. Too late. So what do? You got to pay attention, yo. You got to tap in. And I'm going to tell you how to pay attention. Get undistracted from all of this bullshit that's going on. You tap into everything that don't matter. Ain't none of this personal that we about to talk about. None of this really affect us except the serious stuff. That's like the addiction and us getting shot in the streets. But everybody else, they drama, they beef. Who talking about somebody baby?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
We too much plugged into everything that don't matter, that the people that's close to us that do matter, we miss the chance to save them.
The chance. And I strongly feel like there are chances.
Yeah, there's definitely
You know what I'm
chances.
saying? Those awkward intuition moments that you have when you about to end or walk away from a person or leave a conversation. Those things that say, damn, I should have stayed. When you leaving and you still thinking about some shit, when you should turn around, but you like, I got other shit to do.
Or maybe
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Take the time.
Yeah.
Take the time. All I'm saying is you never know. You never know. So it's time to start paying attention.
Example, if we go move, because it's real life. We keep it real with the blood truth.
That's right.
I was 10 when my father died, and I had a notion. It was like maybe 11, 12 o'clock at night, and I had a notion to call him, and it was burning me like bad. At 10 years old, I don't know, not at 10, I ain't know none of this. You feel me?
I was 12 when I had
So 10, I picked up the phone and I called my daddy. If I didn't pick up the phone at 10, like I felt like that burning, like I kept telling my mom, I gotta call my daddy. If I never would have called my father at 10, like I felt it burning like she said, I would have missed the chance to talk to my father for the last time. And that's real life truth. Real life truth. So you gotta take the chance like she said. When you feel that burn, that passion,
take it. That
notion, that whatever, that sense, that whatever you want to call it, God, the universe, the spirit, whatever, take that.
Abide.
Yeah, yo, listen. Somebody had a notion for Mac, I feel like.
Somebody had a notion.
I feel like a couple people probably had notions.
Somebody
That's
had
why
a notion.
And don't get me wrong, people post, you know, some people post to be seen, but some of them people guilty.
Yeah.
And feel guilty.
Yeah.
I really believe that.
They knew.
You know?
They knew, you know, so it's that's tough, you know, as far as addiction and Mac is concerned. Rest his soul, the souls to all of the other addicts.
We're gonna keep
seek help, get help,
yes,
call your friends, check on. We keep saying
email us.
Check on your strong friends.
We're not
Shoot
no
an
doctors.
email. Shit, you don't know how many times I called just like I don't want nothing. I was just calling you. Do that. It's okay to do that.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
Reach out, y'all, to somebody. If you feel
Olive
like
branch.
If you
extend it. Go ahead.
If you feel like somebody hurting, they probably hurting.
Yeah.
And if you are hurting, reach out. Period.
Shit, we not counselors.
Yes.
But we will
R.I.P.
listen.
Mac, for sure.
We will listen.
I don't even know who he is. Sad though. That is sad.
Moving on down the line.
Yep, moving on down.
We've got Officer Geyer and Botham Jean. She is a Dallas, Texas police officer. On Thursday evening, she got off work. She had just finished working a 12-hour shift. And she got off work and she went to their lofted apartments. Now, in these apartments, well, let me just basically tell you, this officer killed this black man. Same week we're celebrating about Nike and Kaepernick. This officer, same week, this officer killed this black man. Not in the street.
The commercial rolled out what, Monday?
Yep, the commercial rolled out Monday. This happened Thursday.
Same week.
So, and what was I'm gonna say? So he wasn't in his car. He wasn't outside on the streets walking around. He wasn't in the store. He wasn't nowhere he wasn't supposed to be. This man was at home in his home.
Yeah.
So Alicia is so tired when
Amber.
Amber, that's her name.
30-year-old
Amber
Amber.
Dyer. And 26-year-old Botham Jean. Amber gets off work and apparently she's so tired. If you ask me, I think she was intoxicated. Because how does this happen?
Okay.
The loft apartments, they have key fobs. So you have to put the key fob in front of the door and then it'll unlock. So every resident has their own programmed key fob to their apartment. Cool, you follow me? All right, cool. So she gets home, gets off on the wrong floor.
How? Oh, she was tired.
And proceeds to go apartment to apartment, putting her key fob at the doors and not getting in. She gets to his door. I guess he hears somebody at his door trying to get in. So he gets up and he opens his door from the inside of the house. Don't know what happened in between those seconds. It ended up with him dead, though, standing in his doorway.
How?
Now, let's make it even more touchy for you. Today, may have been yesterday, I read, that what's her name? I forget her name, Hall, but the police chief. Renee Hall. She decided, hey, there's too many questions. We have more questions than we have answers, but we're going to give a warrant. That's what she said. Now, they go to get the warrant processed, and they're told that the Texas Rangers
been turned over to the Texas Rangers.
Now have the case in the investigation, and the warrant will not be served until the investigation is complete and they see if it's warranted. Now, my question is, how the fuck is it not warranted? You went to his house.
Okay. Let me be tired, go work me 12 hours and go kill somebody that I want to kill. Can I do that and say, my bad, I was tired?
But you knew it wasn't your house because this man had a red doormat. You know you don't have a red doormat. And the fact of the matter is you were on the wrong floor. They say she moved in a little over a month ago.
She killed this man.
But she killed this man. In his home.
And what I would like to know is what happened in the middle between him opening the door and her firing.
And her firing, yep. What's the story?
Because at this point, it's really...
No, we'll get to that. Go ahead.
It's really nothing that could have happened that would have warranted him to be shot in his home by her. If anything, he had a right to blast her head off.
Absolutely.
Why you standing at my door, jangling fobs and keys, trying to get in my door?
And it shows it flashes red when you're not at that place. So tired or not, that's why I say I feel like she was drunk. Because how are you just going door to door on the wrong floor and then end up shooting and killing this man? No, there's a rumor that they dated. They did not know each other.
Yes, we don't believe they know each other.
This photo was posted on his page. However, none of these...
Yeah, none of them look like her.
Are her. I have a picture of her. I got a bigger one. Uh-huh. This...
Yeah, none of them look like her. So we don't buy that. We don't buy that. We don't buy into that.
That's not her.
That's not her.
So they didn't know each other. And if they did know each other, yeah, that would be, pouring salt on a wound. But the fact of the matter is he's dead. So that's already salt on a wound.
If they did know each other, that would have been crazy. My thing is, even though you just moved in here about a month ago, what they say about a month ago?
A little over a month ago.
Maybe I feel like you done seen this man walk in passing. And even if you didn't see this man, you knew. Who are you to be coming and shooting anybody? If anybody, they should all be looking at you like, who is you? You just moved in. Like, you moving in suspicious and shooting folks?
Okay.
How?
why is he dead?
I feel like he opened the door. She thought, oh.
Black man?
Yeah, black man. It's nighttime. She got scared. I fear for my life. Boom.
There's a kicker. Last year,
Oh, yeah.
she shot a man in the abdomen. He did not die.
No, he did not die.
He was caught with meth and marijuana, and basically she went to try to tase him, and he lunged for her taser, and they wrestled with the taser. She pulled out the gun, shot. He didn't die. But this shows me you trigger happy.
Yeah.
You trigger happy and you scary. You don't need to be on the force.
Right.
But none of that matters, right? Because Nike, go cap,
Just
with
do
his
it.
capping ass. And she just did it.
Right. Just do it. Stick to cap. That's what y'all doing, right? Y'all, this is what I'm saying. And not just on Facebook, even out here.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere I done been, people have talked to me about, or not talked to me. I have heard something about the Nike,
Everywhere.
the cap, something. I ain't heard nothing about this. And to me, even though he wasn't in the streets, hands up, don't shoot, it's the same thing. White cop killed the black man.
It most likely will get off. Because how are you going to give her a warrant and charge her with manslaughter, and now that's redacted?
Okay, and this happened in the same week as the
Nike.
as the Nike,
Just
the
do
whole
it.
campaign. How?
Something going up. It's a shift.
It is. And real quick, this like way off base, but kind of on base, and I just want to throw this out to make y'all think. And I couldn't find when the show, how this show does their recording. But it's just really strange. I know it's not live. I know that.
Yes. What would you do?
What would you do? We was watching What Would You Do? Something we watch frequently.
Air fryer.
And it comes on Fridays. And this show, Friday, the first segment was about Kaepernick and the Nike campaign. The same week that the campaign dropped, the commercial released. When? Monday, right?
Monday, the 3rd, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, don't quote us on that, but it was soon. I know that.
If it wasn't Monday, it was Tuesday.
It's just really strange to us how this just came out and just released, and you already have a whole show
surrounded around
about that
opinions.
issue, about people's opinions about it. Like, I really need to find out when that show was recorded, because if it was not recorded anytime within this week,
it wasn't.
it couldn't have been.
It wasn't. Like, these
It
shows,
takes-
you have to think about it. These shows
it
have
takes-
schedules.
yeah.
So on the TV guide, like, if you look at one of these shows, it's going to show you all the episodes and a synopsis
You're right.
of what they are. So these episodes are pre-recorded,
Pre-recorded.
and then they're released on a certain day.
Yes.
Because they're doing other shit. Like, they're watching it too.
Yes, that was a great point.
You know? So.
Very great point. So while she had like that just proves it has to prove the theory. Like why did that show know to have a whole show based around Kaepernick and Nike?
Scripted. It was set
It's like
up.
suggestive recording.
Yeah, it's set up that way. You know, like all of this is a plan. Like Kaepernick didn't just sit there in that room on Monday and sign a damn deal. Like, and I don't even want to talk about.
Yeah,
him.
we don't want to go back to that. But I just wanted to throw that out there because it made us go,
If it wasn't about the money, they would have been picked him up.
That's crazy that this show had that segment in there already, and it just came out. That's very strange, and I suggest y'all go look that up and see what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
We might put a link to something in there or something like that.
Yes. Stay tuned in the blogs. That one will be coming about Amber Geyer, and we'll be keeping you posted about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And next we have ran down on that twice. Fashion Nova.
Love meets Fashion Week. Okay.
Hey, you want to party with Cardi? Kelis and Anika. Now, we're just gonna go really quickly and we're gonna talk about this Cardi because the way it was reported, Cardi and Nicki Minaj getting a brawl. Like that first night that everything happened, those headlines were preposterous.
It's crazy. She was watching the headlines in live time, and they were changing that. Like the media stations were changing the headline titles.
As time went on.
As time went on, they was editing their titles. Clickbait. They was just, I don't know why, I don't know what was the sauce behind that. But we did peep, and we did learn, like, hey, take note, because that must be something to get you on.
Yes.
But, like she was saying, the media was definitely on that night.
Yeah, yes, they were. So, speaking of Cardi, now everybody, you know, has been on Cardi's back since this incident. And, you know, let's just be clear. Nicki Minaj is no angel. Okay?
No, she's a bully.
And she's been a bully. Like, she didn't just start bullying Cardi.
And it breaks my heart.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's really sad.
Yeah, I never would have thought she would be who she is right now when she first started.
No.
I stand for her.
Yeah, I did. Itty bitty piggy, what? I never thought that Nicki Minaj, but then again, like, once she did that award show that we were, when she came and did that exorcism little joint, she talked about Roman being conjured up and all that. I knew anything was possible, but I still didn't know that she was where she was at.
Come on, Mama, please. Just sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
Please like and share this for me.
Please
like and share this. If you just came in, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like and share this. Please. That's all we ask. Please like and share this.
So everybody's been, you know, on Cardi's back, and we'll get back to Nicki, and we'll speak on them both. However, everybody's been on Cardi's back about fighting, you know, at New York Fashion Week, and our question is, why and who invited Cardi to Fashion Week? Why did y'all invite Cardi to Fashion Week? Like, especially if she said on site. Like, we know. Listen, we know who Cardi is. It's no secret. Cardi was signed when she did this. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, just hold on. Y'all know how things go.
About Cardi in this text, what happened?
But the point is, Cardi branded herself as herself.
Yes.
That's the best move you can make as a business woman or a businessman, as an entrepreneur. She branded herself as herself.
Yes, she did.
We don't feel like Cardi gonna take a hit from this, but we gonna stand by and see. We could be wrong.
We could be.
We could be wrong, but
I feel like
when they giving you deals,
and you doing
this on TV. Like,
no, that's what happens when you talk.
Like, that's been Cardi.
We're gonna put a little more distance between you guys so we can have
That's
this
what Cardi
conversation.
is.
Everybody sit down. Like,
So we're not surprised.
Watching Netflix right now. It's crazy.
Don't you know New York bitches are savages?
Okay. Everybody.
I guess not all of them.
Let's talk like adults. So Asia, I was
I guess
asking
apparently
you,
not all of them.
what changed that you had to send those types of messages to Swift? What happened?
His brother's girlfriend, she said to me, do you and Swift have an open relationship?
Cardi
And
said
then I
that.
said to her, no. I messaged him at the time. I said, are you having sex with this girl? And then he started going off like, oh, you're annoying. You're always talking about bull.
So-
and he said that even if I was to her,
That's the
that
bottom
would-
line. Is Cardi been Cardi? We not saying Cardi was right. We not saying Cardi was wrong. Period.
But to Cardi,
Was she right?
Cardi, the blood truth. If she said on site,
Then you have to do what you say. Period. Don't say something or don't act a certain way if you're not going to be about that life.
and that's always been Cardi. And no, I'm not condoning it.
No.
You know, but
Not at
it's
all.
a lot of y'all who will jump and do whatever y'all need to do for y'all children too.
And wait a minute. When China swooped with that
With the
stroller, y'all didn't have the same reaction.
That's true.
A lot of people didn't have that reaction.
That's true.
That China had. They was praising her and boosting her when she shouldn't have touched her head.
Exactly. What?
Like, all she did was try to say, oh, your baby cute.
Right.
So-
But it's that double standard, you know. But the thing is, because it's Nicki Minaj, and
Oh, yeah, you right.
You know,
Remind me.
Yeah, you know, because it's Nicki Minaj, so everybody, you silly. So everybody like, well, shit, that's the queen. But Nicki, excuse me, been a bitch to everybody.
Yes.
You know, and
Several
then messing
people.
with people, messing with her bag. And do y'all remember Miley? What's good? Like
Okay.
y'all was
that-
clapping that up.
Was that the time and place?
Of course it wasn't.
What if Miley would have said, shit, what's good?
Okay,
What if Miley would have ran up?
okay. But Miley still read her in the way that she needed to be read, but that
Yeah.
was not shown either.
Right. But what if Miley would have ran up?
They would have said that
You-
Nicki
you-
was wrong.
Would they? Or Miley should have been the bigger person. Like Cardi should be the bigger person. Like if somebody call you out, do you step out or what do you do?
I don't know what she said about her baby. I'm sure they have so many conversations that we have no idea about. Just like you have so many conversations that we have no idea about. You feel me? So we don't know what she said, but I'm sure she wouldn't be saying keep my baby or don't say nothing about my baby or she didn't hear nobody say nothing about her baby. It don't matter what was said. She felt like she needed to do what she needed to do.
And we feel like being a person that Nicki Minaj is, she shouldn't have folded under pressure.
Yeah, I'm standing right here.
I'm gonna stand right here.
I'm right here.
Like what? You just was talking about how you wanted to punch Travis Scott in his mouth because he was number 1 and you was number 2.
And you've been bringing everybody down as you can.
Like you talked, yeah.
It
You
is
tried to
about
stop
talking.
K. Michelle bag.
Yep.
You tried to stop
Remy bag.
You tried to stop Remy bag. You tried to stop Cardi bag.
You stopped Lil Mama bag.
You stole Lil Mama.
bag. Her whole.
Oh, you stole Lil Mama.
whole-
Let's talk
yeah.
about you stole Lil Mama. Like,
And that's crazy. And Lil Mama made a good point. She said Nicki always talks about women empowerment, but when do you really see her doing that?
okay, unless it's them white women.
Kissing Madonna in the mouth.
Like, she just out here as a weirdo. I think she's falling off. It's sad to say. I never thought I'd see her here. I thought I'd see her go out still on top. You know, it's unfortunate, really. And I'm glad. If there's gonna be anybody, go ahead, Cardi.
Them 7
Come out the mud and
personalities
try to
that
get
took
it.
over.
Yeah.
Them took over Nicki.
Yeah,
For real,
they
you
really
don't know
had.
who you talking to when you're talking to Nicki at this point.
And her radio
And
show
it's-
is a mess.
It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess.
Like, why are you even
But
doing
people
that?
love it.
Yeah, because people like hot mess.
Yeah, they do.
People like hot mess.
They love
it's
it.
embarrassing.
They love it, and that's why it thrives. However, Nicki knows, cause she says she be on the media and she be seeing. So if they didn't fight, they didn't get hands put on. Cool. Cardi threw her shoe. That's what Cardi be doing. I don't think Cardi takes a loss here. What about you?
I don't think Cardi takes a loss. I think Cardi's actually going to probably strive from this. If anything, her fan base probably will grow.
Yeah.
And as her numbers grow, that's what they look for.
Yeah.
And that's really all that matters. And that's really what Cardi be talking about. How she be saying,
It's like I can't buy it.
you can't buy it. You know, you can't buy numbers. People like you, they like you. And how Nicki acting is unfortunate.
Yeah.
She definitely
She's
been a
sore
bully.
loser.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, she's putting herself in a bad situation. And she needs to do more work. She needs to make more music and stop attacking. I feel like her catalog should be a little bit bigger. We should at least have one more album out of her than we have. And and she putting her energy in the wrong things.
And she makes a lot of excuses, like as far as why she changed her tour pushed her because my fans are like, no, Nicki,
No.
that's not that's not what's happening.
Right, and
you
she
moving
needs
funny.
to learn how to take constructive criticism.
Yeah,
and I don't feel like she's listening to whoever, is telling her what what they feel like is maybe she should do.
Right.
She attacks people who she gets real defensive if you try to give her a suggestion or give her any type of critique.
Yeah.
So
she does.
I think that's her downfall. Whoever she was listening to, either she doesn't have them anymore, or she not listening to them anymore.
And if she doesn't have them anymore, it's because of her, most likely.
I feel like her Safari's breakup is still affecting her.
Yeah.
It
is. Just like it's still affecting him.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like it's still affecting him. I think it's affecting both of them. And shoot, they might need to rekindle. They was at the time they was together. He was good for her, bit music wise. That was her best music to me.
Yeah,
besides mixtape Nicki, I'm talking about her mainstream.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know, Nicki. It's unfortunate. I feel bad for you. The blunt truth is you weak sauce to me now. And I hope you get back on track.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never trying to throw nobody down, and I don't want to see you where you at, and I don't want to see you folded up in the corner. You talking all that smack, you need to step up next time, or don't talk smack. That's what I prefer you to do.
Okay.
Because
you boss up,
and you really too old at this point to even be on that. Let Cardi come in the game. Stop being jealous. Let these ladies get a bag.
Please. Because you got yours, and ain't nobody in the way of your bag. Nobody.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Moving on, because Nicki, she done got too much energy from the media anyway.
Okay.
Just like these old hoes. Just like these old hoes.
Okay. Now no videos.
And I love them. But in this case,
that's
some old hoes.
Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I'm telling you, it's these New York girls.
And the fact of the matter is...
Nah, I love them.
The fact of the matter is, it ain't even too much out here about it. But it shouldn't even be no speculation about y'all two had any type of anything, anywhere about nothing. For real.
What's the problem? Why?
Because it gotta be old beef for one.
Yeah.
It can't be nothing new.
Yeah.
And this all speculation, and we're not gonna sit here and do this too long.
No, we not. We about to be right down.
Yes. It can't be nothing new. It gotta be speculation, and
black girls do rock.
Yeah, it's they said it's no footage because Diddy don't allow no phones at his parties.
Oh, well, that's also...
That's not hard to believe. So we probably will never see anything, for one. Well, you never know.
Right.
But the main thing is y'all too old to be doing this.
Okay.
Y'all married, you need to go somewhere and heal.
Oh.
Because if you was fighting, you probably wasn't even mad about what you was fighting about. You probably was mad about all that money you've been paying out.
Okay, Faith, you just got married. Like, what are we doing?
Like, come on, black women, y'all definitely setting a bad example right now. We got two over here fighing, two over here allegedly fighting. And we can't even say two fighting. We got one fighting and one running.
Okay.
So,
man.
It's
not too much
bad.
Hateration and Holleration.
Yes, Dancery. Yes, it was.
Man. So now, still speaking on our women. I love you, but we need you to stop that shit. Man, Nas and Kelis. Now, Nas did this very interesting Instagram post. It was 7 posts.
Man, look.
Basically the story.
It was a hell of one.
And Kelis, and today he denied the allegations of the abuse as well. I don't, that's neither here nor there.
So I'm going to say, are you denying you abusing her abusing you, because she said y'all abuse each other.
Yep.
So
are you saying
y'all
she just beat you up?
Or are you saying y'all never did anything? Because I'm trying to see, like, it, and I don't know, maybe she playing a mind game with the people, with her words. Because that's why I leave, and not to say or discredit anything that he says, because, you know, it's some truth.
And
everybody little feelings.
Yeah.
But she took accountability, a lot of accountability for herself.
He didn't seem to do that.
At all.
He didn't. It was just more like, well, I'm just going to air you out. Like, she didn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't just air you out. That was a piece of her interview. Her interview was not just about you. All seven of these are about her.
Yeah. Like, really, low-key try to drag her.
I just want to see my kid. And I get that, too. And Kelis, she's not owning up to a lot of the shit he says she does. You know? But let him see his kid.
Yeah.
Let him see his child, man. Like, that's the bottom line. Like, if y'all don't get along, you don't fuck with him, whatever, cool. That don't have nothing to do with his son and his relationship.
But I guess my question be then, like, go there. You got, if you get, you know, you get custody or visitation, whatever, the court give you some type of documentations.
Yeah.
Call the police.
Yeah.
Show your paperwork.
If you have to do
and
what you gotta do.
and get your child.
Right.
Do what you have to do. Fight harder. Fight harder.
Yeah.
This is sad. I didn't want to see
this on Instagram.
Yeah, I didn't want to see this on Instagram. It's sad enough that she already having to put y'all business out in the media, and then your rebuttal was to go to Instagram with a whole bunch of woe is me.
It was tacky.
Very tacky. Very
tacky to me because
and very un-Nas-like.
I want to see, like, speak to me. You
Yeah,
know?
if that's the case, do your interview.
Because this is a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna hold you, fold you, none of that. I read maybe we did 2 parts, 3 parts. I'm not reading all this.
Listen, fight harder.
Please.
If your end goal is to see your child, get your child.
Period.
You're Nas. You can't be having the same problem that these guys having in the hood for seeing Breezy get royalty, and Nia definitely trying to drag him for more bread. So how are you not ending up with the child? If you're saying that all this is about seeing the child, how are you not getting the child? You saying every time you go there, she's not giving you the child? Take your paperwork, call the authorities, and get your son. Do what you need to do.
Because I see you everywhere else.
Okay, you everywhere else. Fight harder, Mr. Hotep.
That's it.
I don't want no excuses.
That's it.
You can't come on here pointing fingers and complaining and saying woo woo woo. And the whole 7 post dissertation about her, and then say, well, yeah, I did this and that. And basically say, oh, well, we could get over that and move on. I asked for forgiveness, though. Like, what?
Get your ass out of here. Y'all have to rectify that in some way,
yes,
shape, or form.
Absolutely. Both
because
of y'all.
If y'all have a toxic relationship, the relationship with the son is going to be toxic when he comes with you. And when you leave with him, even if he's excited and happy when he goes home, that's going to be toxic.
Yeah.
You know, with his mom.
Yes, get your son, yo.
You got to do what you need to do.
That's the bottom line of Nas and Kelis. Fight harder. There's no, and I know it's hard, especially, and going off of your celebrities, because they got a bag. They need to figure it out.
Yeah.
They can figure it out. If she holding that boy up, she need to give it up.
Period.
And if she is holding up, he got a bag to be able to figure out how to get him up out of there. Period. Get it together. I don't want no excuses, because at the end of the day, the only thing that's hurting is the son.
Yep.
Period. So moving on to people we can relate to.
Yeah.
I know it's hard for guys to get their kids sometimes, and women do be holding them. But fight harder, yo.
Yeah,
fight hard. You have to fight harder. You have to do what you have to do, because if y'all get caught up in the case, y'all be quick to take it to trial. Quick. be that quick to take it to family court.
Man.
Be that quick.
And you shouldn't have to. However, when
Yeah.
you got to, you got
You
to.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and it, because at the end of the day, that's the only way you could do it legally.
Yeah.
Without getting in trouble,
Yeah.
without, you know what I'm saying?
You can't
You
just
got-
take
you
it,
have to
child.
fight,
You
yo.
gotta-
I can't tell you how, but figure it out. She might be unfit. You might be, paying too much. You might be overpaying, taking care of more of the child than she is, and she got her all the time. I don't know. Keep your receipts.
Figure it out.
Figure it out. Like, you can't, because your kids need you, and them excuses not gonna take care of them.
Nope.
And that's the blunt truth. Figure it out.
Figure it out.
You laid down. You made them. They popped out
It's your responsibility.
to figure it out.
Yeah.
For real. You don't get to cry about not being able to see them. You don't get to cry about not being able to pick them up. And yes, it's unfortunate. It's bold. It's real
It
bold.
takes time.
It's bold.
You know-
It's bold to even have to
Do all this.
do that.
Do it anyway.
Yeah. Do it anyway.
Do it anyway.
Because you have to, yo. You have to. And that do what you need to do like a good brother. And that leads
That's
to
it.
Drake.
Yes, he's good brother.
Yeah, that leads
Drake
to Drake.
and me.
Yeah.
I like that. And you know what? Shout out, to the black men, in the industry trying to portray a different image outside of their music, even though their music is about the same old shit. Trying to portray a different image. Like, this is brotherhood right here. Like, this is dope.
Yeah.
This is dope. They beef. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they
y'all
beef.
thought Meek was...
Embarrassing beef.
Yeah, and it's like y'all thought Drake ended Meek's career, but now look at him like, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna bring your career back, and that's something in itself as far as the industry is concerned. But look, this is beautiful.
I was about to say, Meek legs look normal now. I don't know why remember his legs used to be a little weird, a little messed up. They look normal now. Shout out to Meek legs. Cause Meek's fly, man. Look at him. He look happy. You can tell he's happy.
Yeah.
Cause Meek, and I'ma tell y'all be hating on Meek, but one thing about Meek is grateful for where he at, what he got, and
Yeah,
he
he
be
is, 'cause he
genuinely
came from
happy.
nothing. Yeah,
he came from nothing. He remember them cornrows.
Yeah.
He really do, yo.
Yeah.
He be really happy. And I'm telling you, I promise, I bet this moment, he really felt, look at Drake's face. We
Yeah.
know Drake be happy.
Yeah, but he was
But
really
yeah,
happy.
they was really this.
That's
good.
genuine.
Yeah.
Like, look at this smile.
They give me chill bumps.
Yeah, look at
look
this
at
Drake
him.
smile. Like,
That's
man.
awesome. Like, and this is, and we gonna end on this one, because at the end of the day, this is what it's about: love and unity, yo. Even if you beefed out, now granted, some beef can't be squashed. That's the blunt truth.
Yeah,
You're not gonna
period.
fake the fun. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to like and be cool with everybody.
No, you don't. And you
You
also
don't.
have to fight everybody.
You do not. But if you can do this, do this.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, and not only did he make amends with Drake. I don't know what's going on, but him and Breezy have also followed each other.
Yes.
On Instagram.
That's awesome.
That
is
is-
music coming?
Is music coming?
That'll be awesome.
Oh, is
I like
music
that because
coming?
I ain't been rocking with Drake lately.
Yeah, I can't lie. I'm not a huge Drake fan.
No.
But I'm not a hater either.
Yep.
And
I'm
when
like,
things
I
like this happen, yeah, I like this. I love this. I don't know who reached out to who. I don't know who set this up.
I'm here
I
for
don't even know if this a publicity stunt. But if it is, this the best one
Yes, it
that's
is.
in the media right
Yes,
now.
it is.
And I'm loving it, and I'm here for it.
Publicity stunt of the week.
Yes, and it's ironic how the women turned up, and then the boys made
Yeah, the
up.
man made up. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's a lot. That says a lot.
That's crazy.
That's a good.
The
That's a
women,
good
yeah,
photo.
they really turned up, and then we got them over here making up between him and between Meek and Drake, and Drake and Chris, they making amends. So whatever y'all got going on out here, tend to it, pay attention. You know what I'm saying, to each other.
And really care about each other. Don't
Yeah,
just
care about
try
each
to
other,
act
yeah.
like you do.
Yeah, exactly. Because right now everything.
Shit, I got some
It's
friends
going
I
up.
need to call.
Yeah, it's going
It's
up in smoke. It's going up in smoke.
Shit.
So sometimes you can do this. Sometimes you can't. If you can, boom. If you can't,
That's cool.
That's cool.
But it don't gotta be disrespectful or hostile.
No, absolutely. It's not. It's also nothing wrong to move
Going
on
about
with your
your
life.
way,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because we firm with the blood truth.
Yes.
Everybody don't click. Everybody don't.
Yep.
Sometimes people drop the ball. You don't have to be loyal to unloyal people or unloyal situations.
That's absolutely
You know what I'm saying? Self first.
Always.
Always.
Always. Self-preservation.
Yeah, because you can't really love nobody else if you ain't loving yourself. So you know, but if you could do this, you could do this. And you know why they did this? Because guess who the common denominator was? Nicki. She was the problem. Like they didn't have no beef.
Ain't
What was
that
the beef?
something?
What was the
That's
beef?
crazy. What was it? We don't know.
What was the beef?
We don't know.
Nicki was the beef. It wasn't no beef. They ain't had no problems. They didn't what?
Nicki.
So I don't know. I really want to know what's going on with Drake and Nicki.
And I'm sure she'll speak about it on her radio.
Yeah, Meek, he was just like, you know, what? Why you about to drag me?
Right. Don't do that.
She probably about to go try to drag me.
Don't do that.
But yeah, we're not gonna keep going revert back to Nicki. But it's unfortunate because she was the common denominator here.
Yeah.
She was the problem. It wasn't no other reason why they was beefed out.
Nope.
So of course they made up. You know what I'm saying? They needed to.
Absolutely.
They shouldn't have never had a problem in the first place.
Absolutely. But and everybody that's rocked with Nicki from the beginning that fell off with her at some point. So there's a reason. Nicki's the common denominator
Yeah,
in a lot of things.
And that's sad.
So yeah, it's
Dang,
unfortunate.
dang, my girl.
Yeah.
Hey, dang.
Yeah, I was rocking.
Oh, dang, that's unfortunate.
But hey, that's the blood
You know,
truth.
yeah, that's the blood truth.
And we appreciate y'all being here. Call to action. We need to be able to go live on YouTube. In order to do that, we need to have at least 100 subscribers. At least 100 subscribers, okay, guys? So I need you to share this. I need you to like this. We need 6 more. Just 6. Like, we need 6 more. And then we'll be able to go live on YouTube, like, be able to get the ball rolling. Instagram, okay? We want to be able to swipe up. We can't do that without 10,000 followers. So that's why we press and ask you guys to like and share and interact in the comments and do all these things, because that's important and that's a way to support us. So we really appreciate it. We love you, and that is the blunt truth. We'll have